Month 3 was defined by judgment rather than volume. A dependency outside my control stayed unresolved, so effort moved to what was controllable: throughput, scope, and then a full change of visual direction, delivered as samples for review. Hi, I'm Varun Nayyar. I volunteer on the Medhavy project at Humanitarians AI. This video covers my third month, July 2026, adapting around a block dependency, cutting 12 planned topics down to 4, and delivering samples in a new visual direction. 60 hours documented. The narration dependency was still unresolved and still outside my control. Rather than stall on it or burn hours attempting a workaround, I redirected effort to production throughput, building the first 4 chapters in batch and chaining the render commands so a full set could be produced in one pass. Chaining the renders is a small change with a real effect. Instead of supervising each build and starting the next by hand, one command produces the set. When a style change arrives later and everything has to be rebuilt, that difference is what makes rebuilding cheap enough to actually do. The second decision was subtractive. The original plan covered 12 topics. I pruned it to 4, the ones that genuinely benefit from animation. That follows the professor's explicit instruction to visualize only what warrants it, and it is the harder call, because cutting 8 planned deliverables looks like less work while being the correct one. The narration credential is worth restating plainly because it spans 2 months. It was diagnosed as an inactive key, reported to the people who administer the account, and never silently absorbed into the schedule. Work continued around it. The dependency itself simply was not mine to close. Then the direction changed again. Prof. Nick introduced a new production tool and a distinct visual style, a creative call, not a correction. I onboarded onto the tool, scoped what the style shift meant technically, and delivered 3 sample videos in the new style to Prof. Sridhar for review. 3 weeks, 20 hours documented in each, 60 hours for the month. Status: in compliance. Month 3 then. An upstream dependency handled without stalling. Production batched and chained so rebuilds stay cheap. 12 planned topics cut to the 4 that warrant animation. A new tool and a new visual language absorbed inside a fortnight, and 3 samples delivered for review. Scope then rebuilt. Medhavy Month 3.